What's up?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, sorry, like
Um,
nothing really.
yeah.
I'm stuck inside, you know.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
we've all just been kind of vibing and surviving.
Yeah. I decided to mix it up this week by leaving work very early on Friday and then working today instead.
God,
Because we just need that sort of excitement in
sometimes
our
yeah,
lives.
sometimes you need to do that flexibility. Like last Monday when I got way too stoned the night before and slept through my alarm and didn't go to class on Monday. The thing is that weed doesn't make me really sleepy anymore unless I have too much of it. Like what it does is it makes me want to like this is probably tied to some other part of my brain, but like I want to maximize the amount of time that I have because I don't get to get stoned that often anymore. So
Sure.
now I'm just like, okay, I got to stay up as late as possible to maximize it. If I go to bed at midnight, I'm really just leaving some kind kush on the table.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to talk about getting too stoned? I'm so bad at smoking weed because I don't do it. It's not my preferred way to intoxicate my body.
I'm something of an expert.
I'm quite bad at it. But my roommate just bought a brand new bong. And on Friday evening, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be adventurous and try it out. And I took way too big of a bong hit, and it killed me immediately. I was like, and I'm like, it's every time. Every time I smoke weed, this is what happens. Except for last night where I tried again and was much more successful. But like
That's how
every
it starts.
time, it's just like, I'm like, I'm like immediately falling through the universe, and I'm like, I have to go to bed right now. It's 9 p.m. and I have to go to
I don't know
bed.
if I've told this story anywhere before, but the first time I used a bong, I did do the thing in that Vine where the kid blows into it. I inhaled and then I exhaled through the bong, and my little brother who
Oh,
was
no.
giving me the weed was so upset. He was like, "No, no, you don't do that." I was like, "I've never done it before. Sorry." And now here we are.
Oh, that
You
makes
know?
me so happy.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy.
Speaking of getting too high, recently I packed a very, very fat joint, like probably one of the tightest I've ever packed it, just like absolutely cramped, stuffed to the gills. And after I took care of it, I decided I'll take a bath, and then I sat down in the bath and I tilted my head sideways for 5 minutes, and then I couldn't straighten my head without getting extremely nauseous because that's how my eyes were used to seeing the world from that angle. And, I had to very slowly close my eyes, turn my head a little bit, open them, close my eyes, open them, close my eyes, open them, turn my head a little bit. It took me an hour to get out of the bath.
It is. So I typically prefer getting drunk to getting stoned because it's much harder to get too drunk too fast than it is to get too stoned too fast. So I feel like my odds generally are better of having an okay time.
Yeah, you can increment it.
Yes, you can. Well, if you. Oh, let's talk about getting
Oh,
too drunk too
God.
fast. The first time I ever did absinthe, I did 6 shots in an hour and a half, and then passed out at 9:30. Slept 8 hours and had no hangover the next day. It was terrible and amazing at the same time.
Jeez.
God, I'd love to get 8 hours of sleep.
I looked at my last sent texts, and I was like, I must have blacked out at 9:30. And then my roommate was like, no, you crawled into bed and fell asleep very hard.
One time, so one of my best friends and I, we actually share the same birthday. So we did a joint birthday party one year, and I got way too drunk on a bunch of hard lemonade and that Crystal Skull vodka. Because we were really dedicated to bits at the time. That's definitely that's changed
Yes.
for me. I'm not like that still, I promise. And there was this old chair that I was sitting in, and at one point it cracked, but not in a way that made it break entirely. So I got really insistent throughout the night that I could keep this chair okay, and I just kept taping it as it progressively broke more and more until I ended up flat on my ass.
across the board, about like great bits, intentional
Yeah.
and unintentional. Oh
At a certain
man.
point, it became very sincere about just like, this chair is fine. I'm not gonna break this chair. And now my friend Matt gives me shit about that every time I see him.
That's tremendous. I think we're all doing our best, and we're doing really good at doing
Can
our
I
best.
tell a story of one time that I got too drunk?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's just round out the circle, and then we can get into the Giant Brahms cast, which is a joke I've made like 3 times now.
It's a good joke.
Thanks.
Good.
So this was back in... I may have told this one on the podcast before, but it makes me laugh a lot. This was back in college. I had a drinking buddy who I will call... shit. Their name is really generic, so
Well,
the
I will
generic
call
one is-
shit.
I will call them Tyler. Tyler
Okay.
and I were friends. We were mostly drinking buddies and sometimes make-out buddies, and then that whole kind of shindig.
Right.
And one night, this person was Tyler was a very heavy person, like, and they've since whatever. But they were a very heavy person, and so they had a higher alcohol tolerance.
For sure.
And despite my size, I am somehow inexplicably a lightweight. Like, you know me, I'm 320 pounds, 6'6".
Right.
But I still will go down to like 2 beers sometimes.
That is so in character for you.
But get my ass. One time, Tyler came over and we had our typical drink, which was vodka cranberries or Cape Cods, if you're my mother, and Tyler was mixing them, and they were mixing them for that, like, they were just making basically the same drink twice, with their level of vodka in it, but I was pounding them like it was my level of vodka in them. So before I knew it, I'm like, I am just having a really hard time keeping everything straight. I hork, obviously.
Right.
Onto my carpet, like half on the hardwood floor, half on the carpet, and
That's
I have to clean
so red.
I have to clean it up really quickly, and the stink is also bad because like I'm way too drunk to give Tyler a ride home, but Tyler also cannot handle the smell of vomit.
Right.
So I mask the smell by cleaning it up and then covering the carpet stain with Dr. Scholl's foot powder. And then at some point, it's like 12:30 a.m. I fell asleep in the middle of an episode of JoJo I was watching with them, which they told me they didn't like the next day, and I was like, that's fair. But at some point in the middle of the night, like 12:30, I wake up, I go puke again, this time in the toilet at least.
Yes.
And then no one else is in the house, I'm prefacing this, but I walk downstairs wearing literally nothing but a pair of socks and go sit on the couch in the living room of this house that I'm living in.
Oh my god.
And then Tyler has to come downstairs and like wake me up because I've fallen asleep on this couch, bare booty ass naked.
But just socks on?
Yeah, just socks. And they have to bring me
really
back up to
good.
my room, and I'm apparently angry at this when they come and do this for me. But thank you, Tyler, for letting me sleep in my bed that night.
That's really tremendous.
Anyways,
Again, we're all doing the best.
we're all doing the best that we can.
Direct this broadcast to bring urgent breaking news. In the chaos of a local prison riot, Schlocktober has escaped again. We repeat, Schlocktober is once more among us. Remain calm but vigilant. The violence of the past 3 years cannot be understated. If you must, neck in the car, use a buddy system. If you must get into... Oh my god, it's in the studio.
Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone. It's your number one fake boy podcast.
Fake boy podcast.
I
I'm
feel
Sarah.
That on a few levels.
I'm Sarah, and I'm joined this week by Blair again.
Hey.
And friend of the show, Sylvie.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, welcome to podcast. What was the last
Hey.
time you were on? Was it for Wicker Man?
I don't. I think it was Wicker Man. Yeah.
But now new gender, new you.
Yeah. No. My whole shit's been fucked up since then. I'm a completely different person. Don't even worry about that.
This is basically your first episode. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sylvie. I'm on Friends of the Table. It's a actual play podcast. it's fun. You should listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
I was for a second there. I was kind of expecting you to launch into like
I
Austin's opening
thought
spiel.
about it. I was like, this isn't the time and the place. Also, I've literally never had to say that. I don't host the show. I also
I wouldn't. Gun to my head, I would not be able to say it either. I'm sure Blair
honestly,
could.
yeah, I can't think of it right now. I'm also have a dumb emoji podcast called Emoji Drome with my
We
friend
love
Ryan.
Emoji Drome.
It's good, and it's terrible at the same time. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love having you on. You were on the second Schlocktober for the lock-in.
Fucking
Wow.
classic film, The Lock-In, which I need to rewatch.
I was discussing this when we were watching the movie, but since you have new gender who this I think you get to do the lock-in episode again on this podcast.
Okay, I just want to make people
Schlocktober-
watch The Lock-In. I'm just gonna,
Next
like, once
Schlocktober,
the
The
pandemic's
Lock-In
over,
too.
Yeah.
God. Once the pandemic's over, I'm just inviting people over to my place to make them watch The Lock-In.
You know, the pandemic is, I think, maybe the real lock-in.
It's, you know what? It's pretty fucked up. Maybe, like, I could write a think piece about that.
Yeah.
Watch this movie.
It sucks
I
how-
think
it's
that
not-
actually would be a really good think piece that I would love to
God.
read.
sucks how
Not
the-
even joking.
It sucks how the virus has trapped me in a church and persecuted me for jacking off.
You know what? It has, though.
That's the thing.
Yes! I miss kissing.
Oh, but speaking of like,
Kissing.
this is only. I'm not gonna get too into it, but there's a sequel to the movie we watched.
Yeah, it's called
This-
Brahms: The Boy 2.
And so I have not seen it, but my roommate has.
Oh.
And she told me how it's different than this one, and I am like busting to like to share it. But I feel like we should do it again, like do that at like a later date.
The Boy 2, Schlocktober 2021.
Yeah, or something. Because man, it's just, I mean, this one's a lot, but anyway.
Yeah. So we watched The Boy this week, the 2016 version, the 2016 film The Boy, not to be confused with the 2015 film directed by Craig McNeil, The Boy.
Oh, I'm not
least-
familiar.
At least I hope that you watched that one, Blair, when you went back, because
Yes, I did. I mean, I did catch the latter half of this one,
right.
so I was
Okay.
not, completely undone by it.
Right, I just wanted to make sure we didn't have, I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have another fucking Truth or Dare on our hands.
Yeah,
Or another fucking Shane Letter.
yes.
I'm still, like, reeling over that fucking movie.
Yeah. No, I did watch the correct one, because I think it is the only one on Netflix, named The Boy, because I believe the other The Boy, flopped very hard in comparison to this.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the more successful The Boy. Okay,
I'm
that's
fairly
good
certain.
to know.
Because I know...
per Wikipedia, it made back, it was a $10 million budget and a $64 million box office. How much of the budget do you think was just, like, the house?
I mean, probably a considerable amount of it, since nobody was in this movie.
Right, like, the only person who I was like, oh, I kind of recognize this person, was this movie kicking me square in the dick when it told me, hey, Lauren Cohan, the star of this movie, was also Bella Talbot in Supernatural.
That is a poll I think only you could make.
Yeah,
Really?
like, I've seen a lot of Supernatural, more than I'd like to admit, honestly. But I
was like
cannot pull that character.
She was like the season 3 like badass lady who dies to save Dean. I think.
Sure. I think,
Okay.
yeah, one of the many dead women in that show. Yes, I'm familiar.
One of countless, really.
Yes.
I can't think about that show without thinking of the replies to that fucking dude's tweet. The Misha guy, I can't remember his last name.
Misha Collins.
Yeah, when everybody just like yelled at him for being the Omega in every fic. That was really funny.
When I think of Misha Collins, I only think of that tweet that's like, I've never was a big fan of slavery, but tweet.
What is wrong with the people who were on that show?
Yeah. God. I think that episode of TV where they broke the fourth wall and, like, did the episode where they, like, come into the real world, I think that episode was, like, fine as an episode, but I think had ruinous implications for television to come.
I think Supernatural in general had ruinous implications for television to come.
Like... You know how, like, the entire TV universe is actually a dream because of all the crossovers with, what was it, Melrose Place?
Hold on. This movie is the plot of a Supernatural episode.
It really is!
No, but, like, there's an actual episode that has, like, the same, like, twist ending.
Wait, with a guy, with a, spoiler alert for the boy, but with a guy living in the walls?
Yeah, there was the one where the creepy kids are living in the walls.
Oh my god.
And they think it's like a ghost or something, but it's just weird kids.
Blair's laptop crashed.
Oh no.
But I think we have to soldier on in the meantime while Blair's computer is in the process of exploding.
Yeah, no worries.
So, we open with we meet our protagonist, who we love very much, Greta.
Yeah, that's her name, for sure.
Very strong protagonist who we care deeply about.
What can you say about the acting in this movie?
They acted it.
Did they?
They tried their best. So
they said the lines.
This movie opens on, like, a fucking... It's the... you know that, that jump scare that's like, hey, watch this video of I know I referenced this last week on this podcast, but, the video where the guy is, like, driving down an idyllic Grange and there's a jump scare? You know what I mean? Like, the video of the car driving through, like, the very pretty, like, glen, and there's, like, a winding road, and then there's a jump scare. So that's how this movie starts, except for instead of a jump scare, we just get some panorama shots of some racist tchotchkes.
Yeah, there's like a lot of weird vibes immediately, sort of, in this film, and I mean, I guess that's intentional. I guess the vibes are intentionally weird, but it's...
The vibes are rancid on purpose.
It's fucking terrible. I don't know how to talk about this movie without just talking about the doll, and that is also because I forgot to take notes because I was so entranced by this shit movie.
Oh yeah, this movie. I also had a hard time taking notes of this movie because it's hard to take notes and be posting about the movie at the same time.
Yeah, and you gotta post. If there's one thing that I know in my life, it's that posting above all.
Yeah. Speaking of the boy Brahms, we get to the house and we meet Mr. and Mrs. Heelshire, who are like, hey, you're here to watch our beautiful son, our beautiful boy Brahms, come meet him. And then they walk her into a room where this, like...
Well, she meets the fucking
oh right, the pickup
grocery
artist
guy before. Yeah, the pickup artist, fake Jeremy Renner.
Discount Jeremy Renner, aka Malcolm.
Sure, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, Wikipedia.
The only character whose name I know is Brahms the boy.
That's really all you need to know.
I've also thought that this film was called Brahms the Boy and was really disappointed when I found out it was called just The Boy, because I thought the whole franchise had Brahms as the sort of like...
Unfortunately, they can't
header.
reveal that his name is Brahms in the name of this movie. I'm not entirely sure. But so yeah, she meets pickup artist Irish guy Malcolm, who is like, "Hi, I do grocery deliveries. Have fun meeting Brahms. Bye." And then this is when Mr. and Mrs. Heelshire are like, "Okay, come look at our beautiful bouncing baby boy," and show her a porcelain doll of a little fancy lad sitting in some fucking like some really nice like chair.
Yeah, this kid's got thrones. This kid's got thrones and sort of couches and everything you need to be a creepy doll.
Yeah. And
which
she's
in
like,
hindsight is really funny.
Yeah. So, because I don't want to I don't want to take away a comedy thing here. The twist of this movie is that Brahms is not the doll. Brahms is actually a real man who is 28 years old and living in the walls of this building, but pretending to be the doll, and maneuvering the doll as though it were him, as though the doll were real.
It's really stupid and it's really funny. I think in concept it's creepy, right? It's the same as that one Junji Ito story about the chair. I don't know if you've read it. It's good.
I don't think I have, but go on.
It's a short story. I think it's one chapter long. But the idea of someone having been watching you while you're not aware of it is very unsettling and in theory could work. Unfortunately, I have to imagine a big sweaty British guy running around the house placing a doll gently in different places and calling up a lady on the phone and doing his best little British boy voice. It's really really funny once you start thinking about any of the logistics of it, you know?
Yeah, the thing about this movie is that I think the ending is supposed to reveal that there's nothing really supernatural going on here. It's just freaky. It's just freaky and British.
It's weird, because there are so I appreciate the I like a fake out in both ways of a supernatural thing not actually being supernatural, and then something that's not isn't supposed to be supernatural turning out to be,
totally,
you know.
totally.
But this one, the way they have you guess it is so funny. There's the part where she thinks Brahms, the boy, the doll, is crying, and it's because a water droplet has been
this
dropping
one's really
on it.
she walks. She's they give her a list of how to take care of Brahms, the little doll boy. And it's the list is populated with things never leave Brahms alone. Brahms must never leave. Kiss goodnight. And do not cover Brahms. And she's fuck this. I'm not doing any of this shit for Brahms. I'm throwing a blanket over him and I'm going to eat some junk food and call my sister, my friend. I'm not entirely sure what this person is to her.
Yeah, I don't know. What I was really focused on was just the idea that not only did Brahms sort of place Brahms the man, not only did the man place the boy underneath this drip, but he probably manufactured the drip somehow. Which I'm just the logistics of everything that he's been doing here is really impressive for a guy that, as far as I can tell, is still supposed to be emotionally 8.
Yeah, kinda.
It's weird.
He's 8, but he's also 28, but he's emotionally stunted, kind of, but also not super. And he's also fucking shredded.
Yeah, he's Jason Voorhees is I mean, that's the thing.
The thing is that Jason Voorhees has a supernatural strength to him. This boy Brahms just he got burnt up in a fire and hidden in his house, and his parents were okay, son, here is your fucking P90X set up so that you can get as buff and tough as you need to be for when
There's some creatine powder and a weight set.
Yeah. Creatine powder and a weight set, and that was dangerously close. I just almost spilled an open water bottle onto my fucking power strip
Brahms is trying to sabotage the show.
Let me just turn my flashlight on to make sure that there's no water about to touch ground on the fucking. While I was cleaning this, I just checked Twitter real quick, and my friend just posted a screenshot of their. I don't even know maybe an Xbox Live account where they showed off that they got all of the achievements in Duke Nukem Forever.
Why would you do that? Why would you waste your time doing that? I don't understand.
Why do we climb Mount Everest? Because it is there.
I don't climb Mount Everest. That's not my. You guys do this nonsense. I'm gonna be staying at home playing Game Boy games on my.
But yeah, so yeah, she says "fuck you, Brahms," and then wakes up the next morning and like sees it looks like Brahms has been crying, but then there's just like a drip of water from the ceiling, and she's like, "Oh, well, that's normal."
Yeah. We mentioned that the like parents left, right?
Yeah, they were like, "Okay, we're leaving you with our beautiful bouncing baby boy. Goodbye."
Yeah. And then they just like disappear. The vibes were rancid while they were there.
They disappear in order to go walk up to a shore, put a single rock in their pockets, and walk into the river to drown.
I only know that as a form of suicide from a fucking Simpsons episode. Like, they chose the silliest possible thing in the world.
Also, you have to put more than one rock in your pocket. Like, I feel like one like stone is not really gonna sink you in your life.
I'll give them the fucking like, they just put the one in to show that they're doing it, and there's more in there. I don't need that.
I don't know. I like the idea of them just like putting one rock piece in their pocket and being like, just like we saw on TV, honey, and then walking into the water after leaving a note.
They just stay face down.
Yeah.
It's awful. The whole thing with the parents makes no sense.
Yeah. So the we see. Malcolm he comes back and is like, "Hey, you're sexy, Greta. I need you to go on a date with me." And Greta's like, "Tee-hee-hee, okay, we will have date." She's like,
they have no chemistry.
Zero.
It's very important
Negative
to know.
chemistry. The only thing that like makes Malcolm look like an acceptable partner is that he is not trying to like physically harm her like her other partner her former partner who shows up later does.
Yeah, God, that whole thing that definitely made sense.
Yeah, that whole thing that definitely made sense and needed to be in this movie. I feel like that was like a thing to like just put a body in this movie for Brahms to kill.
Oh, 100%, because they were like, this is the thing with this movie, is that it's a haunted doll movie, but it's not. It's a slasher movie, and that's like...
And the slasher kills one person.
Yeah, the clumsiness of that sentence of me describing it is the same as the, like, clumsiness with which they execute it.
Yeah, it's not well done.
It's really clunky, and they don't, like, I don't know if Brahms the Boy 2 manages to really get into it, but maybe that's more of, like, fucking Stab City, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick look at the description for. They got more people for the sequel. They got like an
they got Katie Holmes.
Yeah, same $10 million budget though.
Well, you know,
they got.
What's she doing?
You know, yeah, you got a point. You got a point. Who the fuck is Ralph Ineson? Oh, the guy who played William in The Witch and Dagmar Cleftjaw was in that one. Was in the Brahms the Boy too.
Great, good for him.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, really coming off of a career high by being William in Robert Eggers' The Witch, and then you do Brahms the Boy too. But so she and Malcolm are like, okay, tee-hee, we're gonna have our cute little date, and she goes in the shower and leaves her dress and jewelry in the shower with her, which like. If you're taking a long shower, I feel like that's going to get those clothes a little bit damp, and you don't really want that for a date. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I will always change into my clothes back in my bedroom because I feel like it's hard to get like a nice good dry done while I'm still in like the steamy shower room. Because like,
I think it depends on the layout of the bathroom. This was not a small bathroom, though, if I'm remembering properly. So she probably could have done it fine.
Probably fine, I guess. I'm nitpicking things that don't really need to be nitpicked. But then Brahms' boy crawls in and it like steals her dress and necklace away.
Yeah, he does some more pervert shit.
And she does. She gets out of the shower and is like, "Oh shit. My clothes are missing," and instead of like going back to her room to put something on to look, she just meanders around the entire house wearing nothing but the tightest towel tuck you have ever seen in your life. Like, this thing stays this towel that she has, like, just wrapped around herself and tucked a little corner under where her boobies are, like, it stays glued to her for the next 12 hours. Because what happens is she goes up into the attic that she couldn't get into earlier despite trying. The thing closed, the latch, something triggers and the thing closes on her. She can't get back out. Malcolm shows up for their date but doesn't hear Greta, like, pounding on the window in the attic. And so she just kind of falls asleep there and then wakes up again with the towel tuck still perfectly, like, wrapped around her.
You know, I'm impressed. I wish I could do this.
Really, honestly,
if I can speak
like,
personally.
Trans people will say, "How do I tuck?" And Greta from The Boy says,
Jesus
"I will show you."
fucking Christ.
Come on, that is
No,
not.
it's not that bad. It's just, you know.
I was gonna say, like, you post worse shit than that on Maine, like,
Yeah,
like
but
every
I
other
don't
day.
say those words with my mouth. Come on.
Do you not mouth every word that you type onto Twitter?
No. I beam every tweet directly from my brain.
No typing even. Just
No. I just
if you-
concentrate really hard, and it shows up on the internet.
If you look at Sylvie's tweets, you can see posted from iBrain9.
Posted via my prefrontal cortex.
Damn, iBrain's got to be some, like, extreme. iBrain's got to give you some good head.
I got the Elon Musk implant. And
Oh, I'm
it's
so
going
sorry.
Great.
It's doing.
God is dead.
God is dead. A chip in your brain is going to expand 0.2 centimeters and cut off all oxygen to your brain. And
I can't wait. Please.
it's going to look like those fucking, like a bulging PSP battery.
Ooh. God. Okay, yeah, I just remembered what those look like. Yeah, no, it is.
Okay. So she's like, okay, maybe if I be nice to Brahms, he won't lock me in the attic and make me miss my date with sexy Malcolm. And so she starts doing, like, and, like, but Brahms, like, does this because, like, he calls her on the phone and is like, he's like, I'll be good, and he, like, gives her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and gives her shoes back that she lost her shoes earlier. Brahms stole them and gave her a PBJ.
Yeah,
we also
there's a lot going on. Every time Brahms tries to sort of make peace, it's insufferable. It's really stupid. She starts, like, actually taking care of it around this point, I think.
Yeah. She's like, I will care for this boy as though it were my son. And this is when I personally started to enjoy the movie.
Yeah, for real?
A little
I never
bit.
found that point.
Not very much, but, like, it started, like, registering a little bit. Like, I was not enjoying this movie in the way it was meant to be enjoyed, but seeing her, like, care for this little baby doll as though it were a child made me very delighted.
It's pretty stupid, and it is a very funny visual. I'm just also, like...
Yeah.
This whole fucking thing is exhausting. The pacing is, like, all over the place. I feel like she's doing this, and then 5 minutes later, her ex shows up.
Yeah, because, so what happens is that she's like, okay, I think Brahms is good now. I'm going to take care of him. And then Malcolm shows up and is like, I don't know about that. Here, I'll believe you because you can show me Brahms moving with ghostly things, doing ghost shit. But I am worried because one time there was a girl that Brahms, as a baby, was friends with because Brahms was an actual boy. We didn't discuss that. There is just a man in the walls who was Brahms. So Brahms existed as a little baby boy, and then on his 8th birthday, his friend, who was a girl, went to his house to play, but she never returned. And then the Heelshire, the Brahms estate, went up in flames with Brahms still inside it.
But
and
they
he died.
found her, like, with her skull crushed. Was the
Oh,
thing.
right, yeah. They found her with her skull crushed, and then Brahms' mansion went up in flames, and Brahms died inside, and he's definitely dead, 100%. And then Malcolm's like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that." But Greta says, "Oh, this is so fucking dark. Like, this is so unnecessarily dark for this movie. Like, they not only do they bring up, hey, this character miscarried, this Greta miscarried, which is why she cares so deeply for Brahms. She miscarried because she was beaten by her husband, her now ex-husband.
Yeah.
Which is that's like, have you seen Manchester by the Sea? Don't worry about it if you haven't.
Fuck no.
Okay.
Come on.
So I guess spoilers for the midpoint of Manchester by the Sea, but in the middle of the movie, Casey Affleck is coked out of his mind and is like, okay, I'm gonna go to the store and buy some beers. And then when he comes back home, his house is burnt to the ground with all 3 of his daughters inside of it, and it's like, it's a tragedy so severe that it almost feels farcical. And, like, this is that. This is, like, this is the boy invoking both miscarriages and, spousal abuse. Which are, like, I know that these aren't really, like, untread ground for horror movies, but this is the boy. This is the boy.
This is, like... I think one of the things is that, like, they never... This doesn't feel like it, like, comes up in any way other than to be, like...
And, like, the thing is...
the ex-husband is a thing that exists.
Yeah, and the thing is that, this is, like... There is no connection between what she says and how she acts around her ex-husband later. And, like, I'm not trying to say that there's a right way for someone to act around their abuser, but, like... At one point, like, later on, like, very shortly after, Cole shows up. Cole, her ex-husband, shows up, and she's like, okay, Malcolm, it's okay, back off. He and I can be amicable. I'm gonna cook dinner for you, and we're gonna have a good time together. And, like, lady, you have a restraining order for this man. This man did horrible things to you, and you're like, come get some risotto, buddy boy.
I think the implication is that, like, she is... I mean, I don't want to give them too much credit, but, like, I can see the situation of being stuck in, like, this secluded sort of estate with someone who can harm you very easily and having to appease them. My whole problem with it is just the whole utilitarian nature of all of this stuff. Like you said, it really only serves so we can have, like, some sort of jerk there to get killed by Brahms.
Yeah, and the thing that really bothers me about that is that, like, if Malcolm was not in the picture, I would understand this a lot more. Like, Malcolm not being there to, but
he shows up, right?
He's there when Cole shows up, and he tries to fight Cole, and Greta is like, hey, Malcolm, don't do that. You can stay a couple of houses down. I'm just gonna, you can just leave us alone. We'll be fine. I
don't get it. I don't, because at that point, it's like, she has no reason to be like, this is a scary murder doll.
Right. She fully believes that the doll is real. I think that the doll will save her because it has powers to do that. If shit starts sucking, then the doll will hit the bricks, and the bricks being Cole. Brahms doesn't like Cole because Cole wakes up the next morning and finds "Get Out" written in blood on the wall of his room. And he's like, hey, who did this? Greta, did you do this? Malcolm? No? Okay, I guess it was the doll. Give me the doll. And then he shatters the doll in, like... It looks like a fucking video from the Slow-Mo Guys YouTube channel. Like 12,000 FPS on this doll shattering motion.
They also, like... They have, like, ashes in the doll, but because Brahms is alive, they're not, like, I don't know what the point is.
Whose ashes are in that doll?
Right? Or is it just random fucking ash from when the house burnt down?
Entirely possible, but if that's the case, then who are they fooling? Who are they trying to fool?
Because, like, when the ashes are, like, when the ashes hit the floor, my favorite nu metal song, when that happens, it's sort of when they lean into the fake out of the, like, some ghost shit's gonna happen. And then immediately after, he jumps out of the fucking, like, mirror and murders Cole.
Yeah. He just... Me at 3 minutes and 27 seconds into LCD Sound System, Dance Yourself Clean.
God.
Just blasting through the mirror, killing Cole. Hold on, I'm losing the... Here's a great sentence from the Wikipedia. The house begins to shake, and they hear noises behind the walls. The mirror explodes. From a hole behind it emerges the real, now adult Brahms wearing a porcelain mask identical to the doll's face. Semicolon. After surviving the fire, Brahms has been living in the wall of the house and is abnormal.
They're not wrong. Like,
Brahms,
this is the thing, is that's an accurate sort of assessment of
Brahms
his whole
is pretty,
situation.
Brahms is pretty freaking abnormal, if you ask me.
This motherfucker right here.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I don't even know where to start with the, like, Brahms reveal stuff, because there's so many things
it recontextualizes
going on.
other things in this movie to be so goddamn funny. Like you know how in like
Him stealing her shoes and just scurrying back to his little den.
you know how in a Scooby-Doo episode they'll sometimes show like you see during the course of the episode the monster doing things, then you see like in the flashback after they've caught the guy, they see like Old Man Jenkins putting on the Fishman helmet and then like walking into frame to scare the bejesus out of the mystery team. I really wish we had gotten that for this movie, where like we see Brahms Brahms parentheses real making a PB&J for Greta and just leaving it at her door, or
Oh my God.
or like tiptoeing into the bathroom and like yoinking her dress, or like there's like
writing "Get Out" in blood.
Yeah, whose blood is that? His?
I'm assuming.
Like, I feel like, and again, I know I mentioned this before, but Brahms is fucking shredded. Like, he has been living keto behind that fucking wall, behind those fucking walls. Like, he has the complete series of Taibo on DVD, just whenever he wants back there. And he is like extremely well made. He is like. This is me just picking more nits, but like he is not like well maintained in terms of hygiene, but he's well maintained enough that makes me ask questions. Like he has a long-ish beard, but it's a beard that looks like somewhat maintained and definitely not 28 years of growth on a beard of unmitigated growth. Like this guy should be looking like fucking Hagrid. Sorry to Harry Potter, but he should look like fucking Hagrid. But he's just got like a respectable amount of chest hair and like a large but neatly.
He's just a fucking independent wrestler, is what he is.
He's just a fucking independent wrestler. That's all he is.
Yeah, Brahms is just a wrestler with a knife, and that's the scariest thing you can think of.
When Sami Zayn puts on the Lucha mask, he becomes El Generico, but when he puts on the porcelain mask, he becomes El Boy.
Oh my God, I hate this.
Him looking back at the no exit sign, except for it says Brahms 2 on it.
Ugh, that's me. That's me right now. I don't want to watch that.
That's gonna be you, and that's gonna be you in about 10 months when I send you a Discord DM to say, "Hey Sylvie, do you want to be on Schlocktober this year for Brahms the Boy 2?"
And that's when I will respond. I'm sorry. Who is this?
Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a scene earlier that, like, this is when I talk about, like, the Scooby-Doo flashback, this is what I'm thinking of the most. Because there's a scene earlier when, like, she is feeding where Greta is feeding Brahms lunch and Malcolm shows up and is, like, a little bit talking down to Brahms, like, haha, this guy's real. Am I right? This guy's not really real, but he's real. Here, eat your food. And then Brahms doesn't eat because he's a doll and they're staring at him. So Greta walks out of the room and throws the pear that she has so meticulously peeled, but not cut up. Like, it's still just a peeled pear.
It's just a whole pear.
Yeah, it's just a whole ass pear. She dumps it into the trash, then turns around, and Brahms has been moved from his seat at the head of the table to behind a wall just around the corner. Like. Just adult human man Brahms making the daintiest footsteps despite being 720 pounds of pure uncut muscle.
Look, you can learn ways to be quiet. It's all about how you step.
I wish Brahms the boy would teach me how to be quiet because I don't know how to step quietly with my life. My entire family
I know
can hear me
how,
coming
but
and
it's
going.
not because of funny reasons. It's mostly because of sad reasons.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so Brahms is real, and he kills Cole, and then he chases down Greta and Malcolm, and they go into the wall, and they're like, okay, Brahms is out there, we got to go hide in the walls, and they go in there, and they find like a human-sized doll with Greta's dress and jewelry that were stolen out of the bathroom from earlier, and Greta's like, oh fuck, this is me. He's got a sex doll of me. And then they find the letter that Brahms' parents wrote him before they walked into the water with exactly one rock in their pockets.
Yeah, it's like the girl is yours now.
Yeah, you may
like
have
that.
this girl. The parents walked into the river with a rocket in their pocket because they were not happy to see Brahms.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but she's like, this is fucking gross. They knew the whole time. They say forgive us for what we do before walking into the ocean and dying. And
It's like, I'm glad I was justified in hating this entire family right off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, fuck them. Fuck them. If you
Fuck
have
'em.
an estate, fuck you.
Yeah, honestly, if you have money, if you have a pension, if you have a state, if you hold land, fuck you. If you have a savings account,
Okay, well, hold on.
okay, if you have a savings account with over $2,000 in it,
Okay, then I'm fucking
Fuck you.
fine.
I had to extend that a little bit further than I probably would like, just because unemployment money was good enough for a while that I managed to build up like over $1,000 in savings.
Could not be me. That account maxes out at $50.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. Anyway.
God, I don't even remember how the fuck Malcolm gets like clipped in the leg and is like, okay, you have to run, Greta, get out of this house before Brahms the boy 2016 film kills me and you. And then she's like, okay, I'm gonna leave. And then she gets out, and then she's like, oh, but I have to save him because I care him. And then she runs back
Because I
in.
love him. I love this pickup artist.
I love this pickup artist that I met a week ago.
I've been negged enough
She-
to love this man.
Yeah, she, oh god. She gets a screwdriver, which is her weapon, and then she's like, okay, Brahms, I'm doing the rules. You have to go Betty by now.
Yeah, she sort of like mommy doms him into bed, and it's really awkward. It's really bad.
The thing is, this would be like a great if this was a better movie, I think this would be like a really good moment that we would like. But it's not a better movie, and thus this moment completely eats shit, despite it being like in a vacuum a fun thing. But he's like he does like give kiss. He says love you, try to kiss you. And Greta says, no, that's your punishment for being bad and killing Cole. Jumping back a minute, she was like a little bit, she was like absolutely torn up when Cole beefed it, which like, again, really, I don't know how grave the movie wants this relationship between her and Cole to have been in the past. Like, it just treats him like so weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what to do with it. But
I mean, yeah, I really don't know.
yeah, but at this point, Brahms is like, okay, I don't get kissy, so I'm gonna fucking lift you up by your neck and hold you against the wall and then you'll stab a screwdriver into me, but it won't kill me. It will just hurt. But then you'll push it deeper, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, I have to stop choking you up against this wall, and then she just leaves, right?
Yeah, she just leaves with Malcolm, I think.
Yeah, and then we get like a before the credits, we get like a scene of Brahms putting the doll back together, and then that's the movie.
Yeah, and they play fucking Brahms' Lullaby, because of course they do.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was-
I didn't like it.
It was bad. On a scale of 0 to 5 rocks you put in your pocket to walk into the ocean, how many rocks are you giving this movie?
I would give this 2 rocks, maybe. 2 rocks because it made me laugh.
Yeah, okay. The thing is, this movie is like, until the third act, this movie was honestly like a 3 rock for me. But after that, cannot abide. I'm just gonna DM Blair real quick to ask what his rating and recommendations are.
Also, because as established, you can't walk into the ocean with only 1 rock, so
Yeah.
my rating needs to at least be higher than that.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, hello. Oh my god.
Whoa.
All right. So Blair, you came in just in time. Sylvie and I just gave our ratings of this movie. I said until the third act, this was a 3 rocks in your pocket out of 5. But after that, this movie comes out to a resounding 1.5. And you have written here in the chat, I give this movie in Discord a wet fart out of 5.
That's true. I didn't. That is
good.
not fair to this movie, though, because I actually did enjoy it a little bit more than a wet fart.
A rock and a wet fart, maybe?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a masochist, but I enjoyed being hurt by this movie. I liked feeling punished, but when the boy turned into a man, so to speak.
Okay, you know what? When you put it like that, I am more on its side.
I feel like it hurt me and I deserved it. So I'm giving this a 2.5 out of 5.
Oh.
And you know what? Discord and my laptop hurt me, and I think I deserve that too. I think we all deserve everything that we've got coming towards us.
Jesus.
We have got
Let's
some.
move forward.
Who wants some questions?
Let's get some
Sure.
questies.
All right. Let's see. Going to scroll back to the. Let's see. Okay. At front of the show, Ashley Yuri Librarian put some real good shit in the fear baiting thing.
Great.
Okay, we got a lot to get through here. So
I hate Shonen Brahms so much. Oh my fucking
we'll get to it. We have to go in order.
Sorry.
At Antigone Progony asks, "What if King Harkanian was the bad guy? My boy, like from Legend of Zelda YouTube
thing.
poop.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That'd be pretty good."
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Would you accept? At 2x2 Furious wants to know, would you accept a nanny job for a doll? And I don't think I would.
I would not accept a nanny job, period.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is I feel like a nanny job would not go well for
No.
anyone involved.
I just have
if I
to-
was there.
I guess the important question is, how hot is the mom, and is she willing to leave the dad?
Are you going to accept a childcare job to secure yourself a MILF?
If you think about it, that's what marriage is. Or I guess having a child with someone. I don't know.
I think. I mean.
I'm sorry.
I think you guys had too much fun while I was away.
Surprisingly,
think that's
I
what
think
marriage
that
is,
was the
Sylvie.
first time MILFs came up. So.
Yeah. I've been playing Hades. There's a couple of MILFs in that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heard.
Uh,
All I know about that game is everyone's horny for it, and
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't like it.
fair enough. At Ann_Gremlin asks, fellow gamers, if you were forced to live secretly inside the walls of your home while someone else lived in it, what would you do to fuck with them? And what I would do is just make I would turn my phone on very loud and play smoke detector battery depleted
Noises.
.wav every
Yeah.
every little while from different parts of the house.
Yeah.
I would go into their game saves while they were out of the house and beat their games before they could, or
Oh,
just
shit.
steal their snacks. Yeah, I
Dude,
do
oh,
the
shit, someone beat-
mean older sibling shit.
Someone 100% in Final Fantasy 13. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is not a gamer podcast. Oh, actually, it might be a gamer podcast. Not one for pranks, but I think home aloneing a house, but it's a ghost, ostensibly because you're living in the walls.
Yeah.
I think that's a good call.
I think that is a genuinely just a horror film.
Yeah,
Because what is home aloneing if not creating a murder house?
that's true. Oh, Mildred just scared herself awake. Okay, I have to let her out of my room.
Hi, I'm back. Spectrum is a fucking dog shit IP, and I hate it with all of my heart. Every day...
We're all just having the worst problems right now.
Every day for the
I'm
past,
fine.
3 weeks, I've just had, a time when I'm in the middle of something, whether it's playing a game with friends, or recording a podcast, or just talking with people, where my internet just goes away for 2 minutes, and it just says, it says, no, thank you, sorry, you can't connect right now. We'll be back in a minute, though. We're just taking a quick smoke break.
Yep.
Anyways, next question?
Yes, please.
Okay. At Milk Succubus 1 wants to know, you've accidentally raised your own twisted Brahms boy. What's your game plan for ditching him? Also, how much money would it take for you to, quote, babysit, unquote, a doll for a week?
I guess this is sort of where I can get into my problem with the movie, which is if you know you've got an evil kid, it's really easy to take out an 8-year-old. So I just wouldn't get into this mess.
If it were me, I would simply put a pillow over the 8-year-old's face.
Yeah, fucking rip to the heel shears, but I'm different.
You would not.
That kid's half my size. What's he gonna do?
You would not.
Is child murder the official stance of this podcast?
It's not my stance, but
I don't know. I feel like you're pretty supportive of Sylvie.
I'm saying specifically in this case, if your child crushes another child's skull on purpose,
If you have
and the only other option is setting the house on fire and having them live inside the walls of your house when you rebuild it. That's one of the only cases in which I am advocating for killing your own child.
I think in the moment it's really easy to look at what happened. Oh my god, our 8-year-old beautiful bouncing baby boy just crushed another 8-year-old girl's skull with his bare hands. We have a Damien on our hands. We need to stab this child in 5 points on its stomach in the shape of a pentagram to send it away back to hell forever.
Yeah. I think I would simply just not be in this situation. I don't think my life...
Yeah, who the fuck's having kids?
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
honestly.
My life trajectory does not have this as a conclusion.
Yeah, same. Oh god. Question, quote unquote, from @Yuri_librarian. How unsurprising is it that people are very horny for Brahms? And there's 2 pictures of anime Brahms here. One where he kind of looks like anime baby Will Graham a little bit.
I hate that. I hate that you said those words.
And the other one, he looks like a coward's version. He looks like if a coward drew sexy Jason Voorhees, it would look like that.
I am not seeing this tweet with the images. Is it just in your mentions?
Yeah, hold on, I'll drop a link.
Yeah, I think it's a reply to the stream post, not the
for
actual
sure.
questions post.
Okay.
Here you go, Blair. I posted it in the chat.
Anyway, it's not surprising to me because of that scene at the end where she mommy doms him. Like I said,
yeah.
that just explains everything to about
Oh my God.
this.
No, it is it's... Yeah, it is, Yeah, this tracks for me, emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what the creepypasta people are up to, so this seems to be in their wheelhouse.
Oh God, it is.
Yes.
Sorry, repeat that, Blair?
Oh, I said I know what the creepypasta people are up to, so this seems to be in
Yeah,
their
good
wheelhouse.
point. Speaking of creepypasta, listen to the new noise-based podcast, Nightmarinera, which is a podcast about creepypastas.
That's a good name for a podcast.
It really is! Roy knocked it out of the park, in my opinion. Upcoming guest, Roy Podcast. At Sue Makes Art asks, what proportion of the film would you say you were pro-boy? I'm not going to lie, they had me in the first half. And I already answered this.
0%
The first 2/3 had me.
Anti-Brom. Man, I don't trust ghosts and I don't trust little boys, and I don't trust dolls.
Exactly. It's the fucking that's the actual like dark trifecta or whatever the fuck. Like that's the real shit that's evil, and it's an intersection of all of them. And the fact that so many people in that fucking stream chat were so positive towards Brahms really speaks to how ill this society has gotten.
This is the exact same logic you use to hate on Salim, Full Metal Alchemist.
Also a piece of shit.
He's just a little guy.
Oh, he's the worst.
Okay. At Diplobrochus asks, if you had to hide in the walls, how would you pass the time in between spying on your nanny, of course? Also, what song would you make her play too loudly? I would just be working on my sweet fucking gains.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just thinking about what song to play, and I think it would
Yeah.
be really funny to make a nanny in the English countryside have to play 100 gecs really loud.
Okay, I went the exact opposite direction, because in my head I'm like, okay, just bump like full like speakers up to 11, maxed out everything, Dead Flag Blues for this little doll boy.
Jesus.
You're
Blair?
living tragically in the walls. Yeah.
The walls are full of little baby boys who have grown up to be little baby men. The house is on fire, and there's a boy still inside.
This is evil.
Yeah.
Podcast is dark-sided.
Godspeed You Black Emperor is definitely evil music. Blair, what song are you blasting?
Oh, I don't know if I have a good answer to this question.
That's okay. We have one
I'm
more
like,
question.
Do I know funny songs? It's like, yeah, probably.
One more question then. From at K Darlink, I still stand the boy. The Wallman is not the boy. The ugly murder child is not the boy. Do you love my boy? Now, looking at just simply only the little doll, not the man, the little doll, do we like the boy?
No!
Haters.
It's a creepy doll full of sand. I don't know what is wrong with everyone.
Haters, everyone.
It's unpleasant to look at.
It's disgusting, and it probably smells.
Oh, definitely.
Brahms
Oh.
accused of Bio Stinky.
It's true.
Smells like old people.
Definitely. Oh,
He smells
100%.
like old people and sand.
Yes.
I really want to know if the parents kept up this act while like no one else was around, and just kept him in. They just kept him in the walls while they were chilling with.
They have to at least keep
doll.
up that act to some extent, because otherwise that doll would be very dirty, I think.
I guess.
Ugh.
And
None
I
of
just
that is
want to. That's just really funny to me.
That's all of our questions.
Permanently grounded. Because you killed someone, so you can spend 30 years in your room.
You remember fucking?
You know what?
Does anyone? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Does anyone remember the Go Animate memes? This
Oh,
is fucking.
yeah, the
Yeah.
fucking
You
go
are
directly to
grounded
jail or
for 2, 3, 5, 8, 7, 2, 3, 9 years. Anyways, that's
Yeah.
it for questions.
God.
Word. Recommendations?
Yeah, recommendations. Sorry, I zoned out for a second.
It's okay.
Sylvia, do you want to go first, or do you need a minute to think of something?
Give me just a sec.
Okay, I can go. So remember how last week I recommended hit new anime Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yes.
This week I'm recommending hit new the manga for hit new anime Jujutsu Kaisen, because I watched this week's episode and I was like, fuck me, I don't want to wait another week for more of this shit. So I sat down, I pulled up the Viz app on my phone, which I pay $7 a month for, to read Chainsaw Man the day it comes out. Today's chapter was pretty good, and I read like 30 chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen, and it's really fucking good. Like, as much as I like the show, the manga has like some small changes that I think are like really selling me even more on the protagonist. It's a really fun manga. I like it a lot. High recommend.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
This week I'm going to recommend, and it feels almost heretical to do this since we have Sylvia on the podcast, but NeoScum, which is a Shadowrun actual play podcast, has started updating again. And I do enjoy it, and I think it's good, and I think people should listen to it.
I thought you were gonna mention the other one.
Oh no.
What's the other one?
The fucking big one with the I'm not gonna talk about it on microphone.
Okay.
No, this one's fun and normal. Well, not yeah, it's fun. Yeah, they just just came back after a 6-month hiatus and have like a recap episode, so it's really easy to hop in. NeoScum, good. You should listen to it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's my turn?
It is your turn. Go ahead. If you're ready.
Okay, I had to like sort of think for a bit, but I'm just gonna give like an album that I've had on repeat for a while.
Hit that
Word.
shit.
It's called Ethereality by PASTEL Ghost. It's like a dreamy electronic thing. It's really good. I don't know if it counts as Witch House, but it's like adjacent. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Good.
been a while
It's
since I've
like
thought about
not
Witch House
full.
as a genre.
Oh man, I fucking love Witch House. It's so
figured you would.
stupid.
That tracks
Yeah, of
from what
course I
know
do.
about you.
Everything about me points to me loving Witch House.
Yes, it does.
This is just true. Like that, the current color of your hair and that one top you have with the green scorpion on it, like that is all anyone needs to clock you as a Witch House fan.
I can't believe I'm getting clocked right now. Wow. Fucking Christ.
We're ruthless on fear.
I know. Oh my god.
Oh Christ. Oh God. So
right.
that's going to do it for this week's episode of Fear Baiting. Sylvie, thank you so much for coming on. This was an absolute blast. And sorry about all the technical
thank you for
difficulties.
oh my god, no. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to always happy to talk about the boy.
Yeah. So tune in for next
Please don't hold that against me when I forget that this podcast exists when you ask me to come on for the sequel.
So Sylvia, I'm glad you said that because I've got an
happening.
idea baking right now for a really great podcast. You know the worst idea of all time?
No. Never heard of it. I'm not familiar. Is that like Borat Club?
Yeah, but you know Borat Club at least. So this is the Boy Rat Club.
No, I'm good. This movie would be better if it was the boy rat, though. If Brahms turned out to be like a big rat king or something, just a bunch of rats.
I thought you were going for the rat thing. Just like he punches through the window, he punches through the mirror and kills Cole, and then says "very nice."
I think this movie would be a lot better if he was just a bunch of rats.
Yeah.
A bunch of really coordinated rats.
That'd be so spooky. And one of them speaks English, and that's how they talked on the phone.
That's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Or it's all by chance.
Just a wrong number.
Or you know the idea of like 100 monkeys on 100 typewriters, et cetera, for like 1,000,000 years. It's that, but rats in haunting. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that totally makes
nailed it.
sense.
Yeah.
Sylvia, where can people find you if they want to hear more of you?
Right, yeah. So here's all the places you can find me on the internet. It's Twitter, Sylvie Surfer, friendsathetable.net for that podcast. And then just search Google Emoji Drome. I don't think we have a website. You can find that one wherever the fuck. It's all over the place. Yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for having me on.
Nice.
Absolutely.
So we...
Sarah, do you have plugs?
Yeah, so we are fearbaiting on Twitter and Patreon, patreon.com/fearbait. Patreon.com/fearbaiting. If you want to go there, toss us $1. Sometimes we post episodes early. They go up there. $5 for a single dollar, you can get that. $5 a month. Oh my god, I got the hiccups. $5 a month, get your name right on the podcast and a message right on the show. $10 a month, all that, and also you get to make us watch a movie. So thank you very much to Mogu, Ducky Aisha, Paul Moran, Kit Spindler, and Michael Kaiser. We love you all so much. We are part of the Noisepace.xyz network. Thank you very much, Matt GameCube, for being the overseer and manager of all of that. I'm going to recommend the new Noisepace joint, like I already mentioned, Night Marinera, with friend of the show, next week's guest, Roy Fuck Warlock. It's about creepypasta. The first episode is about Jeff the Killer. I'm going to be on in like 6 Christian months to talk about Super Mario Blood Whistle.
Oh my god.
You can. Oh yeah, our intro music was done by Seda, who knocked the Schlocktober theme out of the park. Like the way that the Schlocktober thing happened is that we were getting together for an episode of the Wonder Years, and then like I offhandedly mentioned it, and I also said, "Oh, by the way, Seda, we did not contact you nearly early enough, so do not. You don't even have to like think about doing this. We can just use the same music." And Seda was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." And then 2 days later, Seda put us in a group DM and was like, "Okay, so I may or may not have banged out a Schlocktober theme song. Listen to this. Tell me what you think."
God, that rules.
We love Seda. Listen to their music. People you meet outside of bars, or head to gaygothvibes.online for a link straight to that. If you want to find me, I'm on Twitter at Sunhatzhenya, SUNHATZHENYA. I'm also on podcasts like The Wonder Years and Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die. The Wonder Years I also do with the aforementioned Seda and the currently present Blair. And I was also on an episode of the podcast Slappers Only to talk about... Sorry. I was also on an episode of the podcast Slappers Only to talk about the music in Celeste. It was really good, and I recommend it a lot. It was a fun episode, and I went back and listened to it. Good editing on that bad boy.
Nice.
And I think that's it for me.
Yes. I don't exist anywhere. I don't know the Wonder Years, and I don't know who you people are.
I don't blame you.
No plugs.
No plugs, head empty.
Yes. But we will be back next week with Gremlins 2. But until then, again, Sylvia, thank you for being on. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun while I was struggling with my computer.
Look, you're always having fun when you're talking about the boy.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I have been Blair. This one is Sarah. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
And remember,
You can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
hell yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Perfect performance across the board.
Bye.